Jesus did that according to scripture. So if and when Josiah does that, hopefully he will feed the 5,000. Good evening, Josiah.
Yeah, good evening, Sam. It's been a wonderful time, and it's good to be back again another Wednesday.
Yes, it has. It almost feels like it's not a complete 7-day cycle.
Yeah,
Like it's up to 7 days. It
it's
doesn't feel like it's been an entire week since we had our last conversation.
yeah, it's true. But it's been 8 days actually.
So time flies. Happy New Month, by the way.
Yeah, Happy New Month. That's true.
Because last Wednesday was still in August.
In August. Mm-hmm.
So this is how the show happens, right? Before Josiah and I get here, we have conversations during the day. Oh, this is what I think we should talk about. No, this is for today. There was no argument. It was just straight to the point. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Because I had a crazy day today. I did not have time to object, to argue, to contemplate, to deliberate. All I was saying was yes, and yes. Why? So I was so tired today. It was a crazy day. But here we are. And our conversation for tonight is one that I think you would like, especially if you're a man of tradition, if you're in tune with culture, if you go to the village often, right? If you're connected to your roots, this one you will like. It is Proverbs. Proverbs. I had a conversation with someone, and they said that there's a particular part of Nigeria where if you say a proverb in their language, they will believe that you can speak their language very well, because they feel like a person who has mastered using proverbs in the language, must have mastered the language. It's not something you just know. And I was like, what if I don't speak language well, but I just learned how to say a proverb well? He said, well, that's a cheat code. They will believe you're one of them. So tonight we'll be talking about proverbs in your local dialect. Everybody comes from a village, and everybody has heard a wise saying or two that might be unique to their region. So we're comparing proverbs. You'll be calling to tell us the ones that come from your place and what they mean. But the comparison between proverbs in your language and in the English language, which one hits harder? And if you attempt to interpret it, would it still have the same meaning? Would it still pack the same punch? Or would it be watered down in the process? These make up the conversation for this hour and the hour after it. Over to you, Josiah.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sam. That's a good way to put it out. So, before we begin to talk about which have a deeper meaning or stronger hoods, let's just drop some literature for some persons. When we talk about proverbs, okay, some definition of proverb will call it a short words or short sentence that has deeper meanings. But I actually have something different on that. When you look at how proverb has been over the years, okay, you discover that proverbs are not just short sentences. Well, if you look at the history, if you go back to history, you will discover that there have been different phases in which proverb has gone through. Like if you look at the biblical history, for instance, you will discover that there are what I term proverbial stories.
Okay.
Right, these are stories. It could be life events, it could be regular events, but it's used as a proverb. For instance, when Jesus said the story of a lady looking for a coin, and then he likened it to the kingdom, okay? And that when you see those kind of stories, you find out that they are actually life events, but having different meanings or connotation to it. So those are proverbial stories. We have them also in our local and indigenous dialects, okay? Now, from proverbial stories, you now go to what I call the proverbial sentences. Okay. Now, the proverbial sentences are the ones that we use often, where you have short, witty, or pithy kind of statements that now becomes what we see as proverbs. For instance, like when someone say, "He that the calf fits, where sit. Such kind of sentences. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Okay, those kind of sentences are also proverbs. Yeah, but there is one which we also go to, which I call the proverbial references. Now, this is different, but it's something a lot of persons know. Proverbial references are for those persons when you now refer to what some group of persons or what an animal or what a person has said. So, for instance, in some statements, you see somebody will say, our elders used to say, our people used to say, or the fowl used to say.
We have a call on Nigerian food that starts his calls like that. Like our people say.
Our people say. And then he says, he's a proverb, right? That kind of proverb are what I call proverbial references. Okay. Proverbial references because they are not what he said or what he has coined out to be proverbs, but these are statements that he thinks, I use the word he thinks or he claims, are what the regular elders have been saying for a long time. And these are also proverbs that have deep meaning, deep connotations. Now, our proverbs, words that are not with us, are they statements that are not in existence with us? The answer is no. They're actually statements that we know. Sometimes they're actually regular statements, but because now they will have deeper connotations to them, implications that are different from what they literally mean. Now we now call them proverbs. Now let me take for instance. So when you say he that the cat feels, where sit. These are normal statements that we could have just said, yeah, he that the cap. Okay, now it's a cap now. If he sit, but it's not exactly what that means. It means something different. And it means something that people at that time have agreed for it to mean. So it means that Proverbs mean the implications or the meaning in Proverbs are not what somebody just decide one time. So for instance, I will not just wake up and I say, the phone, or he that carries the phone knows the origin of the phone. And I say,
no, he does.
So, and I say, yes, because Josiah has manufactured he that carries the phone as the origin of the phone. So it means that you are, it means that the phone knows you now. That's the meaning of that. No, it's not. It's not. It's actually somehow agreeable by the people, by the native speakers, and oftentimes it's being used and agreed that yes, that should be the meaning, or those are the meaning, because sometimes Proverbs does not have just a meaning. That's why it's something that is not a regular kind of sentences we bring forth, and it's used in context. All right. So having said this in the background, now let's go to our discussion tonight. All right, and the question. You know why I'm laughing? I'm laughing because Sam already knows my answer.
No, I haven't even asked the question yet. I have no idea what the question is even.
You know, we talk about which has a stronger now. So Sam already knows my answer. He knows where I'm hitting. A long question.
I haven't asked the question.
Okay, I asked the question.
If I ask, that's when I'll get to know your answer.
Okay, so while Sam is thinking of asking, okay, so let's say this. Now, Proverbs didn't just start today. It's been a long time. In Africa, it's traceable back as 2500 BC, as far back as that, okay? But it also goes beyond 2500 BC. In fact, in history, it was said that the first time it was documented was by the Sumerians. All right, the Sumerians recorded it. But evolution has seen that most of the proverbs that are being used today, some have, but they are being redefined.
Well, I obviously disagree with the origin you've stated.
Right.
Because we have come to see that as long as it pertains to human behavior,
yeah,
there are so many origins. As a matter of
yeah,
fact,
true.
people speak from a position.
Mark your body.
But in another century, in another country, another region, another continent, body markings were actually a show of royalty.
True.
It was the wives of the king and chiefs and those that were royal that had body design. Even now, women from the north, there are some designs they put on their hands.
Yeah.
Very fine art.
Very fine art, yeah.
So for those ones, tattooing was not for slavery. It was for wealth. So if you look at the history through different regions, different timelines, you'd realize that, maybe these ones had it before this one. But when did they start to document? When did the historians record? So I think it's like that for Proverbs. Yeah.
Of course, it's like that for Proverbs. But the thing is when, as you said, documents started coming. That's when we cannot trace to it. Right, because before now, we even had the story of talking about an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and it goes beyond far back the time that have been mentioned. All right, it started as far back at the Moses time, but even at the Moses time, he was a Hebrew, so that means there have been something going on at that time. The Canaanites, okay, the Perizzites, and most of those people we didn't know who they are, also have proverbs. But the thing is, I think that's the challenge again that we have is records. We do not have records, and that's one of the reasons why proverbs are basically seen as oral communication, because it's often oral. It's just now we are trying to see how to start putting those proverbs down as documentation. But there's also a difficulty in that area because proverbs are contextual. Yeah. So it means if I now document, if I now say, put a proverb, let me use the one I've just stated, he the calf's feet, okay, wears it. And I put it down. And I said that he that ought to become a king, that the meaning is that he that should be a king should, go to the throne. And I said that's the meaning of that. In another context, it might not mean about a king or a monarch.
It just means who's capable.
Who is capable, right? Who has the ability to achieve a particular thing, should achieve it, right? Okay, just imagine I'm saying it about football. And I'm using that same statement, that same proverb for football. So
obviously, in that context.
In that context.
We're talking about Lionel Messi.
Can you imagine?
Who else does the cap fit? Let's not go too far. Who do you want to put? Let's not. It's not. Who will wear the cap? The cap is too heavy.
I hope your Lionel Messi was nominated, though.
Well,
I hope he was nominated in this recent one.
Come next month, the cap once again will fit the owner. So let's keep going.
Sorry. So, that's the thing we were talking about. So they are contextual, and since they are contextual, it means its implication comes when we are speaking at the time. Okay. So if I now say that is the meaning, and I hold it still that is the meaning, I'll be making big blunder and mistake, because in other contexts it could mean something different. So that's something about proverb we should know and we should understand. But are they really important discussion? Very much in discussion. One thing I love about my mom, late though, is the fact that she was good with proverbs. Yeah. When I was growing up, I love going to where she discussed with one of my friends like that. I just sit, beside her. I was not interested in their discussion. I was only interested. And when she's talking, maybe just talking to us and she throws one, I say, "Cha, mama."
Wow. Yeah.
You know, so that's one thing. And when you are using really that you are very good with, people will just assume that you are very good with the language. Now, from my point as a linguist, are you very good with the language? Is contextual.
Is the application.
Yeah, true.
If you use it at the right time,
Mm-hmm.
for the right
for the right scenario, yeah.
This one. And I don't know, I've always wondered how our elders always knew what proverb to use.
Yeah.
They always knew what proverb to use. They had a never-ending. It's almost like they had a tank. Right?
Yeah, something like
yeah. For every situation, you walk past an elder, you don't greet. There's a proverb to express your nuisance.
Mm-hmm.
You do something good for an elder. There's a they had. And I wonder how they continue to. Is there like a general meeting where it never ended? There was always something, and it was always wise.
Yeah.
Or just maybe not wise, because honestly I've heard something along the lines of foolishness. An uncle, that's how we're related, but it's one of the elders as well, who continues to insist that I am my grandfather's reincarnate. He always says it. He says it. Top reason, resemblance. I never met my grandfather. He died before I was born. But the resemblance is crazy.
Yeah.
You see his photo, it's quite clear.
Yeah.
And, tradition, they just want to believe that somebody has come back for no reason. I can't, even when I was a child, that's not something I believe in. Because you're trying to tell me that my life is somebody's part
part two. Like
this is me. I can't believe in somebody's spare life.
So the person was living a support.
Exactly. So what happens to me? Why can't I live my own life? So even as a child, I never agreed with that position. It was something that I was not okay with. And whenever he sees me, he calls me my grandfather's name. He doesn't call me my name.
Whoa.
And starts hailing and showing reverence. This one, it's that one. And I feel very uncomfortable, obviously, because I'm not in support of his position. But he uses proverbs to support
what he's saying.
The reincarnation, right? I can't remember which ones, but I know he always had one. This one, that one, and I would just smile one fake smile. So obviously, not every proverb works.
No, not every proverb works. I'll give you one that, as far as I'm concerned, this proverb is not working. So when we are acting, when we do art, okay, one of these days we are acting the elder's part. So there's always this part. As an elder now, you must make that part of always wanting to bring. So one of these is when we are acting, and I say something like, "Shit does not have bone, but when you match it, it will definitely jump up."
Okay.
I choose. You get something we don't do for life.
There are so many others, of course. Now, beyond an understanding of the language, right? Let's talk about the wisdom.
Yeah.
If a person uses proverbs well, they are automatically seen as a wise person. If you have a young boy use proverbs at every turn, people would associate wisdom
with wisdom. Yeah.
Obviously, he must have lived amongst elders. He must have, some things must have rubbed on. But for him to be able to use it appropriately, you suddenly feel like he is wise. But the thing with proverbs is, it is considered ancient wisdom. That's why it's connected to elders. The thing with time is, it is dynamic. Some things that worked then do not work now. So ancient wisdom is slowly going out of fashion. Now there are, of course, many proverbs that will still apply. But the problem is many people are stuck in old ways.
Mm.
For example, let's see, a proverb that might not work then. I think I saw one. Okay, somebody has sent something on WhatsApp. Okay, let me see.
A patient dog is the fattest bone. For Nigeria now.
My dear, in today's many circumstances, many situations, that will not apply.
That will not apply.
Now, there are places where you need to be patient. I agree.
Yeah.
Right? But for a lot of things, you actually have to be dissatisfied and impatient. So the question is asking yourself, for this situation, do I need patience?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to be patient? Or do I need to make a move? Well, we're asking you to give us proverbs in your language. Josiah is expecting me to ask if proverbs in indigenous languages carry more weight than proverbs in English language.
And he knows my answer.
He already has an answer he has prepared for that question. So guess what? I will not ask him that. Why would you ask? Why would you want to be a part of a competition that you have no chance of winning? So that's not the question I have. Oh, Josiah. No, I'm not asking that. I'm asking something else connected.
Many languages, yeah.
Igbos use that. I'm sure some other regions use that as well. A child that washes his hand well eats with the
elders. Yeah.
And it works in a lot of. There are some proverbs that are indigenous, right? When you translate them, it
loses authenticity. It loses meaning. In fact, it just fades away. Like.
But this, the child that washes his hand well eats with elders, it still applies.
Yeah, it applies. Carry that weight. It has.
Say it in your language.
Eh?
In your language.
Yeah, kumaka. Ogoriori. I don't know. Yeah, nindoki. Goriori.
Okay. The child that washes his hand well will eat with the elders. It still works.
No, sis. Okay, let me explain. There's this deeper feels, or you say it in your dialect. Like for instance, now I say kumaka koma goriori or yanindoki. You say that yanindoki. That emphasis in that place.
Just language, it requires more words. You are just dramatic. Why are you talking like? Just say. You don't need so much energy to express. But wisdom. Wisdom doesn't have to drop. You understand? So yeah, I get it. Another thing is, it depends on the origin of the proverb.
Yeah, that's true.
Because proverbs will come from different places.
Different places, yeah.
Yeah. In some part of Africa, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they have virginity testing.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
For women, for the young ladies, they test virginity to be certain that the ladies are good enough for marriage.
Mm-hmm.
The ladies are virtuous. There are lots of things that. Now, from that community, they will definitely have a proverb connected to that practice.
True.
Maybe when it is time, because it's a rite of passage, when the lady gets to, I don't know if it's 16 or 18, there's a teenage age that she gets to where she now has to go for that. It's a rite. So all the women, all the ladies, the young girls of that age come out for the testing.
Yeah.
When the elders, that's the mothers and grandmothers, are talking to the young girls
about it,
they will very likely use a proverb.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Say, The woman who passes the virginity test is like the
It's
calabash.
like the calabash, or it's like a beauty of the listener. And so paint it in a way that you just have to accept.
The beauty of the woman is waiting. So they will have a way that they will coin it, and the young lady will shake her and say, "Oh, mama, I would make you proud."
Yeah.
Now, because virginity testing is a practice in that community, this proverb can apply. If you now say, let's interpret it to English.
No, it will go off.
A tested and trusted right? Or a certified virgin is the virtue of it will not work. Now, why will it not work? Because it obviously will not be a practice of the English people.
Of the English people, yeah.
Maybe when you're trying to translate, these guys don't know about virginity testing. In fact, you can even say it somewhere, they will say, that's human rights abuse. Why are you testing women for, right?
Right. I think, Sam, you've even brought out something that could go for a research. If proverbs are central, or if they are indigenous. Because, again, what you've just said, looking at the system we have in Nigeria, the different cultures we have in Nigeria, and the fact that we even have over 500 languages in Nigeria. I don't want to even talk about the dialect itself. Okay, so I think that can also be looked at. Are there proverbs that are specifically for a culture?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they are specifically for a culture, can they be applied in other cultures? And if not, why? Because again, there are something we do. Okay, let me give you an instance. Like in my community, which basically in some of the communities this way, they do the masquerade dance, right? Now, there is times where you have all the masquerade come, just dance, everybody watches and enjoys it. But there are particular kind of masquerade where they'll say XYZ, like the females will not watch.
Yeah.
There are some masquerade where the males stay a big distance to watch. And then after that, you now have the masquerade that begin to chase people. When it's coming, everybody disappear except you want to run. Now, if people want to talk about those kind of things in their culture, there are of course proverbs to express those kind of stuff.
Definitely.
Now, those proverbs, are they specifically for that language or so these are things that we should look at for. I don't think that a research has gone on that. And so
no, you don't need a research, Josiah, I mean, the research might give us stats, right? It might go deeper into giving us as much data as we need. As to whether proverbs are specific to regions, cultures, and practices, definitely.
Definitely, I agree.
Because a proverb is, by definition, right, it expresses a perceived truth based on common sense or experience.
Yeah.
So if the people of a village have an experience, they must have proverbs connected to that
experience. Yeah.
The example you gave, the masquerades. Yes, we know that when some masquerades come out, the women should clear. And there's even one, they say, when the big masquerade comes out, the smaller ones
will also go off. Yeah.
Ijele, I think it's called, which is Flavor's nickname. Now, there is no Ijele in New York City, America. There's very likely no Ijele in Canada or wherever.
Or wherever, yeah.
For you to apply the Ijele proverb, and I'm sure there's a proverb.
There of course. There should be many. A proverb, yeah.
If you are not sure, just go and meet Peter Dochie. He will have one or two that will not use it. Right? So there must be a proverb connected to the appearance of the Ijele.
Yeah.
So if you go to a community where they have no Ijele, they have no masquerade.
They
don't understand
what
a big masquerade coming
and then small masquerade disappearing.
The proverb will not work. Even if you try to translate it to English, say if the Ijele comes out, the other one will go inside. You say, what does it mean? You say, well, the masquerade pro max. So what's that saying? The masquerade, right? If it comes out. Or that small masquerade mini will go inside. So the person will keep asking, what do you mean? So definitely it is connected to experience. And as long as the people's experiences are unique, you must have those.
You must have those, yeah.
There are some parts of the north, I think somewhere in Kebbi, where you go to some villages, and when they go to fetch water, they fetch water with pots, these clay pots.
The clay pots, yeah.
When they fetch the water, they put it on their shoulders.
Yeah.
Not the head.
Not the head.
They put it on their shoulder. You see many of them. That is a practice there. The elders might have a proverb connected to that practice.
Yeah.
So if you now go to Enugu, or even another part of the north that may not do that, and now with language, the young man puts the pot on his shoulder, or the test of manhood is just something connected to that. Yeah. It would not make sense there. It just would not, definitely. So proverb tied to experience, that means the more people share an experience, the better it is for them to understand.
True. I think maybe this is again where the elders now have the will I say the legion of, or the lacum of proverbs in their head, because again they've gone through a lot of experiences. Some of them have gone to wars, some of them go hunting, right? So they have those life experiences, and they could now coin words to describe these words. All right, coin word to describe these experiences. Right? Okay. So when they are discussing and something of that nature comes up, they just know what to do. I think that's the way. Now, for proverb being tied to wisdom, for me personally, I might contest that. Okay. Yeah, why I will contest that is because there are a lot of things that defines wisdom. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of things that defines wisdom, and that I could actually put up a particular proverb at the time I'm putting it up. Doesn't really make me wise. It actually makes me let's say have a good command of the language. Now, because why am I saying that is this? In communication, we try to bring out words, we try to bring out things that could sell what we are saying or prove our points the more. So in English language, okay, it's same thing. If we're having an argument or a discussion and I want to prove my point, I bring out things that will make me or make you see that, yes, I have a good point, okay? If proverb is one of them to now express more meaning about that, does it make me wise? Does it make me, okay, does it mean I have wisdom? To an extent, for me, I would say no. But does it actually also mean that you've related so much with the people to understand how people feel and that you could not express it in proverb and command? Is the fact that you have a good command of the language, not because you are actually wise. That's for me. I know that I've been speaking from the language point of view, but this is how I see it. It's like, I'll give you an instance. There's this man, Peter Duru, right? A commentator in a football commentator. I think that is an English football commentator. Yeah. And almost everybody that love commentary would definitely mention his name.
Yeah, well, I mean, we all know Peter Duru. He's not a commentator. He's a poet.
He's a fantastic. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. Now, you see how he commands the language.
He has won the Ballon d'Or for commentary.
Yes.
We've just not given it to him yet.
And I think they should do that. They should do that, because when it comes to commentary, you just enjoy how he puts these words. You just enjoy how he drops it. Okay? And this is something he has maybe been practicing for a long time. And he has come to it. So
you're trying to say he's not wise. That he
no. I'm saying that
good command
he has a good command of these words and can put it out at the time he did it for us to understand.
Yeah, but you see, Josiah, he's his command. I think he's an Englishman.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's from. He might be British or from wherever. But the thing is, by ethnicity,
Yeah.
origin, he's an English-speaking man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to his job, he has a better command of English than many Englishmen.
True.
Because that's what he does.
True.
Now, while he commands the language well for his job, it doesn't mean that that's how he talks in regular conversation. It doesn't also like that when he goes home. I don't know if he's married, but if he goes home and he wants to eat, he will not tell his wife, you know, Roma has risen from the ruins. No, he will tell her again if he's married. I don't know what his personal life is. He's hungry and she should give him food. Yeah. So the point is, speaking about the command of grammar, it is based on the situation. He has to be that for football. That for football is what you and I cannot be if we don't have an understanding of the game. You see, Peter Drury is not just using big words or being poetic. He's expressing his understanding of the game. Yeah. Through the beauty of language. So that means that a person who does not understand football, if you go and wait Shakespeare, you understand? Say, hey, Shakespeare, Alpha, come. And he follows you. I think he's one of the greatest playwrights of all time. Whenever in the world of literature, Shakespeare is up there. Yeah. He's the Albert Einstein of that. Of his period. Wake him up. Man U and Arsenal. So yeah. Start. And he does not understand football. Shakespeare will not do as well as Peter Drury. True. So the wisdom is in understanding the situation, then using the beauty of language to express it. Yeah. So you see, that's the thing. Now we are discussing now, right? And because we are dosing out knowledge, and people are getting understanding, and those that are understanding us could now give us feedback to show that truly we are giving out knowledge and they are getting it. That's also in its own form wisdom. But are we using proverbs to do that? No. If we now begin to speak in proverb terms, right, and begin to add proverbs to our discussion, and people still understand it because it's in the context and it matches, we are still wise. Wisdom shouldn't, this is my point, wisdom shouldn't be qualified because a person can, in essence, use the language very well. But this person... Wait. This is my argument. Right? Yeah. There are people who use proverbs. True. To show you that they have an array of proverbs. I agree. You understand? They have a big bag, they just pick one and wow. Say, it's too much. No. See, using proverbs appropriately shows your understanding of a situation. Of the language first. No, leave the language. Okay, I should leave the language. You know why I say leave the language? Because there are proverbs in every language. That's one. Two, the person you're speaking to and obviously speak the same language. If I speak Igbo and you speak Yoruba, then even though I might use a proverb, there's no communication because there will not be understanding. True. So for me to use a proverb in a place and it's understood, it is first established that we all speak the same language. Yeah. Either we all speak Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba. So that one, language is already standard. Yeah. So to a certain degree, we understand the language. So we're not trying to impress each other with our understanding, even though some might be deeper than others. True. But now there is a situation. There's a problem. The king has come to say, our land has been invaded. A man has come to you to say, my marriage is in trouble. There is a situation on ground. Based on my understanding of the situation. I now say a proverb. Exactly. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm not telling you that, oh, I know how these things go. And then I just drop one. For example, let's say you're about to get married. Which is not far from the truth, by the way. Or have gotten married. Then you go to someone older than you, an uncle, somebody who has been married for longer.
Yeah.
Express your problems. Oh, my wife is this, or my woman is this, my this one is that. And maybe he has had that experience at some point in his marriage.
Yeah.
He's been married for 20, 25 years, and he just laugh and say, "Hi, Josiah." Then just drop one. A woman is like a. In fact, wait, I think I have one here. Just wait. A woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water. You say, "Hi." You get him?
Hi, uncle.
So he's not impressing you with his use of language. He is expressing his understanding of your situation.
Yeah.
And giving counsel with proverbs.
No, but so at that point, he's giving counsel, right? And he's giving the counsel because he is already wise. Not because the proverb made him to be wise. No. See, what we just did, I think, I don't know we did this right, but what they just did is just a way to put how I like to call it now. There's an adjective I'm looking for. Prestige to proverbs. So if you're good in proverbs and you can use them rightly, you have to use that word at the right time and it just comes out well, then you're being seen as wise. So
and I just want to know you now. If I'm here at the office, I'm with my friends, right? The people I spend the most time with. You have Kosi, Ashley, and a couple of people from the office. Let's say we're having conversations, and then somebody says something, and I say, the Iroko. Before I finish, say, how much? They won't even let me finish. Why? Because I don't use proverbs normally. They don't say. That is not. I've never been that person to express. So coming to say, oh, you are trying to show us. They know you. You're not. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that there aren't other ways that I might express wisdom.
That's where I'm hitting now.
So I could have a problem and talk to my friend Ashley, and honestly speaking, I'm not even saying it because it's radio. Ashley is wisdom, the thing they chew. And he would in his own very intelligent way give time. He may not use
proverb, yeah.
So he expresses his wisdom to the best of his ability.
True.
But if we want to use proverbs, say, well, this is how we want to. The minute it is for the purpose of impressing, showing,
it's no longer wisdom.
Exactly. So the foundation is already shaky.
Shaky, yeah. It's no longer wisdom. So it again, the expression is no longer expressing wisdom. It's just expressing pride. So, or will I say ego, just for people to know that this guy.
Okay. So I'm not asking which is deeper, your language or English language. No, we're not doing that tonight. What I'm asking is for you to give us a proverb from your community, your village, an indigenous proverb. One that comes from your village, one that comes from your town, one that your people say, connected to an experience. You say it in your language, then you try to interpret it to English, and let's
see how it goes.
Yes, how it goes. And charity has to begin at home. So we'll be starting with Josiah.
Well, that's one.
But the numbers to call are 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0007. WhatsApp is 080 903 0616.
Yeah, so let me say this one that I think everybody keeps saying, which I don't know how to read this right now, but it's if we say, Yendoke, Irurodo Ahon, Watakri, Gong, all the say no ba, Nelu, Ishishi.
I don't agree with that program. In fact, I hate that program. What a man says. Now, before, let me know. Hello. Good evening. What's your name? Your name is what? Fred, all right, just try to be audible. Give us a proverb from your place. Oh.
Okay, I didn't get
I
that.
didn't get that. You say small begin saying get clothes. Uh-huh. Small begin saying no get. Oh.
Oh, okay.
What part of Nigeria is that from?
That should be acquired, but that should be Efik.
Okay, thank you very much.
So you see that proverb, saying it in English or Pidgin was that difficult. He gave us the meaning, but when he said it in his language, you could just
if you understand language.
If you understand the language.
But that one you say, what the elder sees.
that one is a general thing.
First of all, I hate that. That's a very disrespectful. But translating it in English, it did not lose its flavor.
Yeah, it did not.
It didn't. Hello, good evening. What's going on? The call that does not connect.
Does not give us system.
Hello? Good evening. What's your name? All right, Aloy, where are you from? Okay, Aloy, give us an indigenous proverb of your people. Okay, so we wanted it first in your dialect.
Dialect, yeah, best in your dialect first. Okay.
But why does Pamantapa not? Yes, we heard you. We heard you. Okay. It doesn't say everything he sees. Okay. Thank you very much, Aloy.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you wanted to tell us the meaning.
So sorry. What? Since you didn't give us the meaning, just give us the meaning. Why does Pamantapa? Why you should tell us why it's so much. More important. And it's holding information. Just like very close friends with the Pamantapa Association.
I know.
Of Ubimini.
No.
So please, why don't they tell us everything they're seeing?
We have a call.
No, doctor. It's not right. How can they be hiding things? Hello? Good evening. What's your name?
Yeah, good evening.
What's your name? All right. Chidi, where are you from? Okay. So give us an indigenous proverb.
Yeah.
Listen, my brother. I hear Ubobo.
I didn't get that.
I didn't get it. You say everybody that sit down. Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Every slow period.
And what could be the meaning? Yeah.
All right.
Every character that one.
The character that the kids exhibit.
Oh.
Reflects the father.
Reflects the father or mother. Oh.
The road that leads down.
Leads to the river.
No, I'm trying to be literal with it, because I've come down a hill before. And at the bottom of the hill, it was not a river. Almost people, why are you doing this for us?
No, because you just talked about experience. Every road at in your place at the time that slopes, okay, goes down to the river.
Every slopey road. Yeah. But the topography, right? We're looking at, and I'm doing this just because for the purpose of argument, this is something I like, even though I know that, it has deeper meaning. But I think the elders should also be having an assessment of their proverbs every year or every 2 years. Say, okay, let's bring all the proverbs. We'll remove some from our. We need to remove some from our village constitution because it's not working again. There's this one is every road that lead down. In my 45 years of being this, I've gone through many roads that does not lead to the river. All those that say we should remove this proverb say, I have it. So please, almost have it. Do something, please. Do something. Hello? Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
What? Okay. Where are you from? Ubi meaning?
Oh, okay.
Okay. What? We have your.
I greet you back. Thank you very much. Where is it?
Okay, give us an Indigenous proverb, but be careful because Josiah is here. Let's have it. Wait, don't worry. No, wait, my brother, wait. Just stay on the line. Josiah, what is the meaning of what he's saying?
Let it
what? See your place, man. He said, like, hell. Josiah, oh, God. How many people, if you are listening? What does it mean, my brother? What does it mean? Yes, from you.
Invisible man.
A word is handled what? Oh, drum. Okay.
War drum.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a miracle walking drum. Basically, thank you very much. Those that cannot walk in the village, just hit the drums of war.
And they start on it.
They will stand up and write a word. Okay, I like that. Even though Josiah did not know it, and it's from the women. Hello. Good evening. What's your name? No, it's your name I asked first. What's your name? Okay, Richard.
Hey, Richard, fantastic.
Wow. My brother, wait.
Wow.
Who told you this proverb?
Exactly.
Where did you hear this?
Where did you hear this one? Because it's strong. Okay.
Now, yes, with your ear, yes. All of us. Yeah. Okay.
So I think this might come in with gossip
now,
or something.
I understand, right? But have you ever used feather to clean your ear? you don't try them. I agree. And that's why I do not ask about cotton bud because there's no cotton bud in ancient times. But have you used feather? Because the intercourse of feather. Okay. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Small finger having intercourse with your ear.
I think that parable might come because of the issue of gossip, or maybe because if it's talking about one thing having intercourse with it, yeah, there should be something related to communication.
The man has told you that it's for somebody that is not hearing what discuss it. Yeah, you want to give your proverb a meaning? Yeah? Why using your ear with a feather? Hi.
Oh,
That's the intercourse now. It's not all this small thing. What is small thing that they find here? But anyways, let's go to WhatsApp. There are lots of things happening here. Patient dog, no they see bone again these days. Is that a proverb or a reality check? I think we should call Chiwetalago, the man who get proverb. Yes, he has his way.
Yeah, he has this way of proverbs, true.
My grandfather did used to say this proverb, which is lack of sense is not something to know, and death will come. Wow.
Whoa.
Another one I remember is a naked man who goes to play with children. Children will play with and poke his balls. And to ask him, is this Scotch egg or not? Hey.
Uh-uh.
Okay. Good evening, gentlemen. Josiah Ibilika, I see you.
Thank you. I see you too.
My name is Prince with Igbo. Proverb is something that is generally rated to always come from the wise men, right from the time of our ancestors. So in recent time, proverbs rarely apply, and it's seen as something strange to find a young boy use proverbs to speak to his peers or even elders. Such person is seen as wise. That's a general mindset. Now, different cultures have different proverbs. For certain times, more than one tribe or culture may interpret the same proverb, but in different dialects.
In different dialects. Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
Different interpretations. Hello, good evening. Good evening. What's your name? How you doing, Bella? Huh? All right. Where are you from? All right. Let's have your indigenous proverb. These people that say this thing, do they know how to cook? Eh? Anything you bought cannot done. Come to my house. I have this wonderful gas cooker. And things. Uh-huh. No, go ahead now. I feel like it was lost in translation, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't explain it well. Anything that you bought would not done.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the anything that you bought would not done, but there's something.
Yeah.
It's not done. Since they're done now. Today, even Kanda, we're strong. We're done. We're done. Hello, good evening. Can you watch your name? Turn off your radio, please. All right. So where are you from? Ogoni. Wonderful. So give us your proverb. Okay, what does it mean? It's not as big as what? Oh, the farmer's cap.
Yeah, the traditional cap. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
That's good. That's good. Okay, yes. I think I've heard that one. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. So basically, you don't need big ear to hear word.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when you don't hear word, you slap, it goes to the ear. I will sound your ear because the ear has refused to work well. Hello? good evening. All right. Confidence.
Confidence from a Apani.
You're calling from a Apani, or you're okay. That's where you're from. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm?
No, wait. Uh, can you take that again? Because
Okay, so don't interpret to English again because I've had annos. Please say it in your language again. Don't.
no, wait.
Leave the woman. Leave the woman. Leave her. And say it in your language.
Your language is all we want.
We didn't catch it. We understand, my brother.
Mm.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So after all constellation, it is your choice to take whatever you want to take.
Yes. That's it. It is your choice. Whether you like it or yes.
And I like it or yes.
Sam, it's to you too. There's a proverb in my language, and he actually wrote it in his language. So let's see what we can do. Shem sanang pa bashinya. Bad. Bad. Chila kem sanang pa bashinya. The direct interpretation is there's this tree that the leaf once in 5 years, but no matter how long it takes, the leaf must one day drop. What is bound to happen will happen, no matter how long it takes.
Yeah.
From Benue State, Dave. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dave. As in from Steve, that's nice.
That's how we roll. Hello? Hello? Finally, you're here. What's your name? How you doing, David? Good morning, you for calling. Where are you from? Ah. Lantan. Okay. Okay. Give us a proverb from your. Okay. Uh, what?
The truth always stands test of time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's very good. Thank you very much. Interesting. Oh my. We lost that call. Apologies for that. Call if you can. Hello, good evening. Good evening. What's your name? What? We can't hear you. Okay. Where are you from? Okay. Go ahead. What does it mean? Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Hello, good evening. Good evening. What's your name? Thank you. Left, right, center. Yeah.
I agree with you too.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hold on. You say woman do it.
Woman, you rouse her. Well, agree.
Okay.
She did help you escape.
Come on.
What?
No, I don't agree. I don't agree at all. No.
No. Come on.
No, wait. Left, right, center. You are the first person I will argue with on the whole proverb. Now, it is true for some circumstances. Why I not agree now? Because every disappointment is a blessing. Now, lie, no be every. It gets some.
In fact,
Because it gets some women will not agree for you because of you. It's not like you are. That's your own problem. They know that. So you are not escaping problem. They are the ones escaping problem. So if you want to fix yourself, they feel agree.
in fact, left, right, center.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes. At least this one, I can agree with this one. I agree with this one. Thank you very much.
In fact, left, right, center, I know you listen to us. That first one, just like Sam said, the elder should go and scrutinize it, change this, and I will say
Yes,
I to it.
we need to change them. Oh my goodness, a few messages on WhatsApp. My call is not connecting. May I use voice note? No. Just keep calling. We have people else. Hello, Josiah and Oracle. I'm Igbo from Enugu State. Okay, Adiga no ewu amwo no. An elder doesn't sit at home and watch a female goat deliver and give birth while tied up. Okay.
Mm.
Many adults or guardians don't close their eyes to children's naughtiness and not remind them. Spare the road and spoil the child. Andy from Ruby. Thank you very much. Good evening, Sam. A proverb in inquiry. I want to finish this guy. Somebody will be at home and say, imagine Sam cannot even read. Or chichi or obamo no. I know say I don't read this thing well. I don't even know what it means, but my mind tells me say, you know that. Or chichi or obamo. It means familiarity breeds contempt. Samuel Maholu. And this one says, wow, Sam, you're really a genius. You actually read my language and you read it well. You deserve an award. Thank you. Sorry, I have to use this brand name. No first. Thank you. That's nice. I'm too much. Josiah, I'm too much. This one says, Sam, you never told us you have China speaking skills. The Benue language you China I hear. I better know first. It's one way you see. Hello, good evening. Oh my, we've lost that call. Hello, good evening. Good evening. What's your name?
Wow, thank you very much. Good evening.
What's your name? Okay. Where are you from? Okay. So give us your indigenous.
Thank you very much. That's why we are here.
What does it mean? Yes. Okay, Aguma. Come back. Wait, please say that again.
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That's a good one. So just I feel like we should up the ante, right?
Okay.
For example, he just said okay Aguma. Those one or two. So Josiah,
What is it?
what do you think he means, right?
You want to just murder people?
No, I mean, I'm just saying. It just because when I heard Aguma, okay, Aguma, I thought it was the rat of. I was tempted to say, I'm trying, you can do it. Okay, so I'm certain some people are still trying to call. I'm getting messages on WhatsApp saying Sam is called the numbers. The numbers to call 0817 923 0002. That's three zeros and two. So 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. That's 0817 923 0003. Please turn off your radio as you
As you
call. Hello,
call.
good evening. Good evening. What's your name? Adeboyega. Thank you for joining us. Where are you from? Okay.
Nice one.
So give us your indigenous proverb. Mm-hmm. Let's eat there.
There is food in that
There's
place.
food. I hear Je. You see that Je? You must enter. Yes? What does it mean? Wait, hold on. Wait. The sheep that does what?
The sheep that flocks with a dog.
Okay, sheep. Sheep. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We eat sheep.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. So it's like saying the sheep will start behaving like
the dog.
a dog.
Yeah.
So what does it mean?
Why will the dog not behave like the sheep? What kind of discrimination is this? Eh? Can you imagine? Okay.
So
Thank you.
so it's like this evil communication stuff, all this buying.
Corrupt good manners.
Yeah, corrupt good manners, Yeah.
Many people have given us probably sheet this evening. Animals.
I don't understand.
There's a lot of this is our old men. People should be coming down with this proverb. Hello. Good evening. What's your name?
Good evening.
Okay, Prince, where are you from? If you want to say location, I say if you almost said location. Okay, from Imo. So give us an indigenous proverb. Eh? You say? Okay. And what does it mean? Mm-hmm. Ah, oh, wow. But what if the child has money and the elders don't have money? Ah, okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Children, stop disrespecting your elders. Thank you. Good night, Ke. People listening to the radio, you say good night. Where are you going to? Hello, good evening. Good evening, what's your name? All right. I'll need you to speak up a bit. Okay, wonderful. Where are you from? Ah, a lot of people from Imo calling tonight.
Calling tonight. Yeah.
All right, give us your indigenous proverb.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, I had Onyara, so what does it mean? Okay. So don't take advice from a madman. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Hello? Good evening. All right, welcome back. What's your name? Yes, Josiah will know it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Huh?
Yes, already go making it.
Okay. What does it mean?
Yes. Who says? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. What will you do?
There are some times that the person can do something or you should not pay. Okay. But yeah, so keep throwing. Throw it, please. We'll catch it. Okay. I heard Madden call. So knife that is sharp, I mean it's not sharp. Which one?
One knife that is sharp does not have a head. The knife that isn't sharp has a head.
Okay. So would they give me the opportunity to choose which knife I want? I will take the two. Thank you. Okay, I'll take the sharp one. No, I'll take the one that is not sharp. I'll take the one that is not sharp. Yeah, yeah. Because why I will take it is because I can sharpen it. Is it your knife? No, you don't make me want to use knife. You say I'm not supposed to do it. I want to sharpen it. Thank you very much. I'm not supposed to. Eh? So for it, if you give me a sharp knife and a blunt knife, right? And I'm supposed to do something, I will take the blunt knife and sharpen it myself.
It has a head.
Yeah, because in so doing, I have possessed both realities of the knife in bluntness and in sharpness. But the sharp knife, I only had it while sharp. See, it's like you need to think, you understand? You need to reason. Oh God. Okay, so please, you should stop sending proverbs on WhatsApp, please. You're giving me a full-time job. Okulu anagi ameri ote ofe. No, that's not it. Not enter. It not enter. Okulu anagi ameri okulu anagi ameri ote ofe. The soup here, a master chef is not blessed with a good harvest of okra. No, this one.
I don't understand.
They swear for people from this village.
No.
A master chef is not blessed with a good harvest of okra. My brother, something about this does not feel right.
Yes, like I don't get.
Clef Austin Rodriguez, Okura Nagi and Mary.
I think if he has given us maybe one of the connotations, it would have been cool.
Good evening, Sam. I'm from Benue State, Idoma language to be precise. Hear this proverb from Idoma. Emema nege jehu. Emema nege jehu. Benu. Literal meaning in Pidgin says, now small, they carry heavy load, meaning you can achieve anything at once in life. You start step by step. Okay, you can down from
wow, that's nice.
Emena nege jehu. So that's Emena is the small.
The small.
You understand?
Yeah.
Take it from me. Jehu is the Jehu is the small. That was sorry, not the Emena. Jehu it feels more like Jehu. Like if you're in Benue, they give you hot food, you're rushing it. No, Jehu. It's small. You boil your tongue. Yeah, so I like that. Hi, Sam, you got an accolade for reading other languages fluently, but more than your own language. You don't come hard. Yes! No, please.
Come on now. Come on.
Thank you.
Come on.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name? All right, Sam. Where are you from? All right. Awesome. So give us your indigenous. Oh my. Sorry about that.
Please call back.
Call back if you can. 0817 923 0002. Those are the numbers to call. Turn off your radio as you call. Good evening. Good evening. What's your name? How you doing, Gabriel? All right. Where are you from? Okay. Okay. What a... Oh, nice. That's what they cry. Oh, this one good people. A man who always feed his children. Where this man there? What? Which type of man is that? First of all, do you know this man personally? Okay. Because I wanted to know, first of all, how many children he has. And why the children will be eating. They will not say, okay, daddy, collect one meat. What kind of children? Okay. Thank you very much, Gabriel. This thing happen. I mean, it may not be literally, right? But there are so many parents who continue to sacrifice for kids.
For the children and their family. But
so Gabriel is telling you, chop your money. If we die and leave those children, those ungrateful little children. You understand? I'm not saying you don't buy for them. If you buy for them, you buy for yourself.
Something happened when I was growing up. My mom went to the market. She brought in foodstuffs and she wanted to cook, but there was this small, I think, small rice that was remaining, and then, we're like, oh, mommy, we are hungry now. I said, yes, that if she doesn't eat the food, she will not have strength to cook the one everybody will eat.
Exactly.
So, and that taught me a lesson. Sometimes, why sacrificing for people you also need.
You're the one that can talk, Abby. You want to go on strike, labor. You have voice. That's why quiet. You have voice. Okay. Come on, eat in this house. Let me see. All right. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Mr. Ndoka Ikendo. Fantastic.
Where are you from?
Okay. Oka.
both the Igbo one and the
both the Kwere one and the English one, I didn't
we
get.
don't hear anyone, my brother.
I'm telling you.
You say, okay, do waiting. On it.
Because of the proverb on it.
Okay, so yes, there's corn there. The corn lasts long because of the proverb.
I mean, is it the cover?
Hello, good evening. Hello. Oh my goodness, it's chaotic. We're wrapping up the show very soon. It's already past 11 p.m.
Yeah.
08179230002. A few more calls and we end this conversation. Hello, good evening. Good evening, dear caller. What's your name?
Good evening, dear caller.
Yes, so very important. I agree. Okay. Yes, so yes, very true.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's true.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
What's your name?
First female caller, I
Yes,
guess.
sir, that's true. First female caller. Where are you from? Say that again. Imo. Nah, Imo people won't finish up this night.
I seen it.
Okay. Go ahead. Give us your proverb. Okay. 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 I understood that one, and I don't like it. If they tell you a proverb, and they have to explain it, is it mother's bride price? Some, and it's not. That's not a good. That's not a good proverb. It's not a good proverb. But yes, please. Yes. Which kind taste by moonlight? Why did it? Why must somebody die in your proverb? Which kind of wild have you on this one? Yes, the ear that doesn't hear. Yes, go ahead. Okay, you have to explain that one. See, the woman will know what she did to herself.
Oh. Oh.
But she's not the one that gave herself. Please, if you're from Imo State, don't call again. It's okay. We have exceeded our Imo State quota. We have not had anybody from Adamawa. Nobody has called from Kafanchan. We had maybe 6-7 people from Imo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Please.
They are dominating this night.
Imo State. I remember there was one night we had a lot of people from
Akwa Ibom.
I can't remember what we were talking about that
night. I think it was gratitude.
Yeah, I think so. So no Imo. No Imo. Thank you. Hello. Good evening. Hi, where are you from? You're from Ahoda. Okay, that's good. Give us an Ahoda proverb. You say Eba did what? Are you counting? What to Ato, Eto, Eba? What does it mean? You say the sweetness of being mad is what?
Wait,
my brother.
The sweetness of being mad.
The sweetness of madness is known to a madman. My brother, who was the first person in your village that gave this proverb? Eh? No, don't explain. We don't want to know. Who gave this proverb in your village? Give us the name of the man.
We want to know him.
What's his name? Is what? Hell.
No. Call back.
Everybody is giving proverb. Young people, respect your elders. Old people, do this one. Look for the black goat in daytime. Person go carry madman. Just they say, the sweetness of madness is best known to the madman.
The madman
What you carry your mind enter that place? Maybe it's somebody that they cure from madness. You understand? He was mad. So he know as the thing day. When they now cured him, you say, hi. If you know what you have been enjoying. Okay, it's all good. Good evening. Good evening. Hey, how you doing? Wonderful. Where are you from? Okay. Robo. Awesome. Give us a proverb from your end. Wait, hold on. A child who's afraid of the elderly ones. Okay, who is not afraid of the elderly ones? It's either he has money or he's a witch. I think I agree with the first part. You see, children that have money, they don't fear anybody. That's true. That's very true. Thank you. I would have been afraid of elders. I need to look the elders in the eye. Hello? Good evening. What's your name? That's what I've been looking for. Welcome, Sophie from Igala. Give us your proverb. Wait, hold on. You say he or she that is what? I gave birth to twins. Sleeps in the middle. Why not?
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Igala people. Okay.
Yeah.
Igala kwenu. In fact, this proverb deserves an applause. Thank you very much. Oh, you have another one. Don't spoil this first one, though. Now you give another one now, you not okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. This thing, is it proverb or warning? I'm here Igbalanga inside. Uh-huh. That's Igbalanga inside here. Uh-huh. Yes, yes. Josiah knows it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Mm. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Even though I prefer the first one
Yeah, me too.
of the mother and the twins.
Yeah.
Which part, if you want to face Bible, that's his business. Not our personal problem. Okay, that's a good one. That's really good. It's really good. Hello, good evening. Yes, we can hear you. Good evening. Hello. I'm sorry, I have to let you go. If I can hear you, we cannot communicate.
Yeah.
Good evening. Good evening. What's your name? Sam, how you doing? All right. Good evening. Where are you from? Okay. So give us something from your end. Hmm. Wow. What does it mean, please? This one here, John.
Giant food. Mm.
Wait. Hold on. A big fish that hide under the valley will never be caught. That's a fisherman went to fish when after he didn't catch fish, he now came back and told you people. So the Jean in that proverb, what is the meaning of that Jean? Just that
Is
Jean
it
alone.
fish?
Fish.
And the same word is actually used for food too.
I like that. Okay. Mm. Yeah.
To catch it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
see.
cool.
I see. Yeah. So if this first one sweet, oh, what does it mean, my brother? Ah. No, this one is not advice though. Wait, we do this one. Mm. Ah. Don't worry. No, tell the others. Tell the others not to worry. We can handle it. We know what we are. These are things. We know how to multitask. Don't worry. We'll see what we can do. Thank you very much. And Josiah, you don't want to see the next time I go to a restaurant. So what do you want to eat? Give me Jean pepper soup.
I can tell you.
So what is Jean?
Just get it.
Jean pepper soup. Very important. Final call. Final call. Good evening. Hello? Good evening. What's your name? William. Thank you, William. Your final caller. Oh. What happened?
Angala has entered. Yeah.
Okay. See how?
Angalas are far.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow.
You see how people make life difficult for themselves. Where there is life, there is hope. Very simple. Kukale, Mangala, what's the problem? Take it from.
Uche community, yeah.
Uche, what's the problem? Kukale, Mangala, only people. All right. Messages on WhatsApp. We're taking all the calls we can. Phone line still blinking, but that's as much as needs to happen. Okay, Sam. Another one is here. Wada kwa ya amo babu. Hey, now wow. You don't cry for who? Hey. Okay. You don't cry for who penny is killed. My uncle will also know this one. Josiah, they say you will know it too.
I don't know this one. No. No.
Now this guy see, they know.
My Mama.
So say Shahani Dunia Sai Hankuri. Shahani Dunia Sai Hankuri. A northern proverb meaning you can only pass through the hurdles of life with patience. Madam T from Port Harcourt, though from Edo State, but born and bred in Kaduna. Oh, nice.
Wow, nice.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
You had a great show tonight.
Yeah, and I like the way we just ended with the mixture of so many languages and places.
So what have I learned tonight? Jean is fish. It's not just Jean, you have to stress it. Jean, right? I'll be like, what is happening? Did you not learn? Did you know Jean is fish before today? You didn't know. But now you know. Okay. Oh, from which language again? Oh,
that's from Gokana.
All right. So you have any?
Yeah, it's a good way to wrap the show. I'm so happy with the people that called and those that are watching online. We appreciate everybody and simple. So if you want to get this video, it's live stream. We have it in our Facebook page, okay, at Language Sense, just Language Sense Facebook page, or you follow me directly at Josiah Ebilika, and you will see. I'll also drop it in the blog and reshare again for people to know. That's languagehead.blogspot.com. So if you just do that, then we'll keep talking. I think that's how it goes.
All right.
Thank you very much, Sam. Thank you, everyone, for being here with us. Thank you.
That was a pleasure.
It is.
All right, so a couple of things will play, and then you and I will talk.